Have you ever wondered, does gravity pull the same everywhere on Earth? If you weigh yourself in the Arctic and then at the equator, you'll actually see a tiny change. But that's just the beginning. We'll explore 7 ways gravity quietly shifts, from the bulging equator to deep mountain mines, from lunar tides to melting ice, and even inside your phone's GPS. Let's start with the shape of our planet itself. At the equator, you actually weigh less than at the poles, not by much, but enough that an 80-kilogram person would lose about half a kilogram on the scale. Earth spins so fast that its middle bulges outward. That bulge makes you farther from the planet's dense core, and the outward spin slightly reduces gravity's pull. Gravity also changes with what lies beneath you. Mountains add extra mass and pull you a little more. Caves or empty rock layers make gravity slightly weaker. NASA's GRACE satellites can sense these micro-variations from hundreds of kilometers up, helping geologists locate hidden groundwater or mineral deposits, a literal map of Earth's invisible weight. The moon doesn't just move the tides, it flexes the planet itself. As it orbits, Earth's crust gently rises and falls by a few centimeters, and in return, Earth's pull stretches the moon's surface by 10 to 15 centimeters. Astronomers firing lasers at lunar reflectors must correct for that tiny motion to keep their distance readings precise. When glaciers thin or groundwater is pumped away, mass shifts across the planet, and gravity shifts with it. Satellites like GRACE and its successor, GRACE-FO, measure these month-to-month changes directly through tiny differences in gravity. That's how scientists track long-term mass trends in places like Greenland and Antarctica without setting foot on the ice itself. Season by season, Earth's gravity quietly breathes with water on the move. When rain and snow soak the land, the added mass makes gravity a tiny bit stronger. In dry months, as moisture drains away, the pull relaxes again. The GRACE and GRACE-FO missions have been recording these delicate month-to-month shifts since 2002, a continuous record spanning more than 2 decades of Earth's water-driven gravity breathing in and out. Every time you open your Maps app, Einstein is helping. GPS satellites orbit higher, where gravity is weaker and time runs a little faster. Without correcting for that difference, your location could drift by 10 kilometers each day. General relativity might sound theoretical, but it's what keeps your phone pointing to the right street. Even high above the clouds, gravity never really goes away. At 35,000 feet, a jet still feels 99.65% of Earth's pull. Even astronauts 200 miles up remain under about 90%. They float because they're falling sideways fast enough to miss Earth every time around. Orbit isn't escaping gravity, it's riding its curve. So next time you take a step, remember, gravity isn't a fixed number. It bends and breathes with every tide, every season, every shift of water and rock. It's steady enough to hold us, and alive enough to remind us that Earth is always in motion.